$500,000 luxury car, what do you get? The all-new 2022 Lamborghini Aventador LP 784 Ultimate is the end. It is the final naturally aspirated V12 supercar to be produced by Lamborghini. The Italian plant in San Agata Bolognese will end production once it has completed the production run of 350 coupes and 250 roadsters, which are expected to all be spoken for at prices significantly higher than the asking price. Without end. Although there have been more than a dozen distinct iterations of the Aventador since its introduction in 2011, the Aventador LP 784 Ultimate is best defined as having all of the usual features of the Aventador S and Aventador SVJ, but with a modest increase in power. This is because the Aventador LP 784 Ultimate is powered by a 7.3-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine. Lamborghini Aventador LP 784 Ultimate driveline. The most accurate way to characterize the Lamborghini Aventador is as a gigantic V12 engine that is installed on an alloy subframe and then bolted to a carbon fiber chassis. The naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 found in the Aventador is a throwback to the days when engines generated horsepower in the conventional manner, which involved the explosion of fuel at normal air pressure within a combustion chamber. Despite having a ridiculous 769 horsepower and 531 pound-feet of torque, numbers that make it one of the most powerful automobiles available on the market, the method by which it obtains the power is rudimentary. There is no direct injection, turbocharging, or hybrid help. This makes it one of the most powerful vehicles on the market. Even its transmission, which is an automatic single clutch with 7 speeds and is coupled to an all-wheel drive system, is a little bit dated. The suspension, on the other hand, is completely up to date. The Lamborghini Aventador was the first Lamborghini to use a completely independent pushrod-activated suspension in a production vehicle. This system, which has been modified for racing, moves the springs and shocks to the inside of the vehicle. This cuts down on unsprung weight and makes room for larger wheels and tires. The improvements, which include dramatically improved handling, do come at the expense of ride quality, though. The Italians have equipped their vehicles with cutting-edge adaptive magnetorheological shocks, each of which has a unique spring rate. In addition, the pushrod suspension enables the Lamborghini to accommodate massive tires, with front ones measuring 255/30 ZR20 and rear ones measuring 355/25 ZR21. Lamborghini Aventador LP 784 Ultimate Design. Imagine your most beloved extreme Hot Wheels car from when you were a child, and then consider the fact that the Lamborghini Aventador LP 784 Ultimate is a real-life counterpart of that outlandish toy automobile. With styling that is reminiscent of a cutting-edge fighter jet, complete with exaggerated sharp angles and everything being scaled up, the Aventador is extremely unlikely to be confused for anything other than the most powerful model in the Lamborghini lineup. Even when it is parked, its aura is enough to produce a disturbance in the universe. People walking by pause, point, and stare at it. The children are completely halted in their tracks. The Ultimate is a visual sedative and lacks the charisma necessary to command the stage. When you open its distinctive scissor doors, you will find a cockpit that, despite its huge outward dimensions, keep in mind that the Aventador is all powerplant, looks to have a cozy, intimate feel about it. The bucket seats are difficult to get into, and there is very little space for storage in the car. Glass panel displays, shielded switchgear, and a start button that is hidden under a red cover, mimicking the fire button on a fighter jet's control stick, are some of the features that the driver encounters in this cockpit, which is more futuristic than those seen in most private jets. The seating position is low, and there is limited forward and sideward visibility. In spite of this, sitting in either seat causes your pulse rate to unconsciously speed up, which is exactly how the mind of a car fan imagines the passenger compartment of an exotic car. How does the 2022 Lamborghini Aventador LP 784 Ultimate drive? This is one of the very few automobiles on the entire planet that has a driving performance that matches its good appearance. When the V12 engine of the Lamborghini Aventador LP 784 Ultimate is started, it is instantly obvious that this low-slung Italian supercar is not happy. The idol is belligerent and brash. It is the antithesis of delicate. In the city, the Aventador gives off the sense that it is irritated that the driver is going at such a sluggish speed. The transmission shifts in an unusual manner in the Strada driving mode, which is the default configuration. The other 3 modes are Sport, Corsa, and the Eco mode. To take the bull by the horns, change the mode to Sport and swap gears manually is a solution that is not only more pleasing, but also substantially quicker. And last but not least, the Aventador acts in an obedient manner. On a public road, it is not possible to discover the boundaries of the capabilities of the Aventador LP 784 Ultimate. The race from 0 to 60 miles per hour takes only 2.7 seconds, and the speedometer will indicate 100 miles per hour approximately 3 seconds after that. The sensation of riding atop a solid fuel rocket is akin to the experience of having the V12 engine roar majestically to its 8,700 revolutions per minute red line between each shift. When you press the accelerator all the way down on an empty strip, the Lamborghini can reach speeds of almost 220 miles per hour. There are only a few other cars that are allowed to drive on the street that can compete with the speed of the Aventador LP 784 Ultimate. I can't even fathom being able to operate this monstrosity, which is not even close to being stealthy, without having to anticipate having numerous interactions with the authorities. How much does the 2022 Lamborghini Aventador LP 784 Ultimate cost? The Lamborghini Aventador LP 784 Ultimate has a starting price of $498,258 when purchased in 2022. It is reasonable to anticipate that the transaction price will increase by approximately $50,000 as a result of the addition of options, such as additional carbon fiber, distinctive paints such as a matte finish, and personalization. It is important to keep in mind that Lamborghini only produces 350 coupes and 250 roadsters, and they are probably already sold out. Having said that, I'm willing to wager that in 10 years' time, this will be worth $1 million as a collectible because it will have reached the apex of Lamborghini's classic V12. Who should buy a 2022 Lamborghini Aventador LP 784 Ultimate? Lamborghini is going for those who had extremely high levels of wealth and are looking for the ultimate expression of the brand's iconic V12 engine in one of the most extreme supercars in the world. The Aventador is not a car that can be used on a daily basis or as a vehicle for a family. Rather, the majority of owners will have another vehicle for those purposes. Instead, the owner will put the LP 784 Ultimate on display, utilize it for special events, and even take it to the racetrack. And some owners will simply store the automobile as part of their collection while they watch its value increase. Is the 2022 Lamborghini Aventador LP 784 Ultimate a good vehicle? Every hope, suggestion, and promise that the 2022 Lamborghini Aventador LP 784 Ultimate conjures up is fulfilled. There is no other vehicle on the earth that has the same wonderful V12 engine, no other vehicle on the planet that drives like it, and there is no other vehicle on the planet that has the same distinctive appearance as this one. It's one of a kind, like an exotic exclamation point at the conclusion of an age when naturally aspirated things were popular. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.